like especially when you eat a burger, right? It doesn't feel complete without the fries. You get what I mean?
Yeah, correct. Except Burger King. F those fries, man. Sorry, Burger King. Your fries suck.
Yeah.
And welcome to our coffee shop. I'm your host, Vidya, and welcome to another episode of the Coffee Bro Show presented by the Chit Podcast Network. Now, for those of you that are tuning in via YouTube, any sort of podcasting platform, hi again. Thank you so much for giving us a try, for giving us a listen. We're just a Singaporean duo that love to eat potatoes. Muchachos. Once again, I'm joined by my couch potato friend, Brandon. Brandon, how are you doing?
Feeling... Well, I was trying to think of a potato pun, but I can't get any.
Potato puns are much harder to get than egg puns.
Yeah. Correct. I was feeling. I was going to say like I'm feeling mashed up, but I was thinking, oh, it was like smashing. Yeah.
Our fun episode again. I think due to we said it previously in the egg one, right? That we're going to be doing another sort of like food tier list, and this one is the potato.
Give me that potato.
Now, I think quite one of the more popular clips that we had recently was the fact that you had nasi lemak and McDonald's in our egg one to go and highlight how much you love to eat eggs. Yeah, unhealthy diet. I thought it'd be an interesting question for me to ask you here. Instead of asking how often do you eat potatoes, because I don't think you eat like potatoes that much. How often do you eat chips?
Once every 3 days.
Okay. Not as unhealthy as I thought. I thought you'd be eating like every other day. Do you have a specific go-to?
I always like to go for Ruffles.
Oh, same, brother.
Yeah, Ruffles, or sometimes if I'm feeling a bit cheesy, I'll go for Doritos.
Is it because you like the rich type of chips over the like normal Lay's, the thin type?
Yeah. Although I do like Lay's as well, but there are some instances where I do have craving for Lay's, but majority the go-to is my natural instinct is just that I somehow or another the rich type really just hits the spot. You know? It's just like
it feels like you're eating more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I get
like a fat potato versus the Lay's is like sometimes I feel like a bit. It's nice.
Because it is you bite down, but then there's no like there's
substance.
Nothing. There's not much substance there. You know. Yeah. My favorite flavor for both of them is the same: sour cream and onion. Oh.
Okay. Are you on our chips draft that's coming up?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah, let's not take pics. In case. Okay. But for this week, we're going to be doing a potato dish tier list. I think quite simple, straightforward episode. We're just going to be sort of like naming 10 category of dishes. This is a bit different from the egg one. Because our egg episode we were doing specifically, it was ways to cook an egg. But this one is potato dishes. So it's like we're tier listing potato dishes. And I think, we can sort of like dive into it first off, right? I would say that potato dishes, they more or less fall under 10 category of dishes. I'm just going to name off the tier list categories now. First off is like the best. The best potatoes, right? They're spectacular.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
Sputnik.
The puns are not as good as the egg one. Right? I'm just saying first.
Yeah.
Okay. The second one is sort of like a peeling. Like peeling yes, not bad. And then next one is like your seed, like how to say, like you don't mind eating it, but it's a small fry. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just, I guess
it's a small fry. Yeah.
And then last one is potato.
No. Potato. Not just a no, potato.
Yeah. All right. So if I'm just gonna we're just gonna start going through them, And then if you feel that I missed something out, right, then you just bring it up and then let me know lah. Okay, first off, I would say the number one first thing that most people think of, right, when they think of a potato dish is a baked potato. A lot of people think about this. I do think that the baked potato is only popular because of my memory in Jack's Place. Is this the same for you?
Oh my god, yes. I always feel it's Jack's Place or like those very old school Western stores, you know?
Yes. Well, or like steakhouses or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, but even with steakhouses, it's not the modern day steakhouses, you know? It's the like our parents' time, that kind of steakhouses. You get what I mean?
Yes. But I would say that the baked potato, right, is different from another segment where we're doing directly after this. I'm just talking about the specific, that one baked potato. Do you know what I mean? Like
they ask you whether you want sour cream, right? the sour cream, and then after that, the bacon bits.
Yeah, with some spring onions and stuff like that. Okay, here's the thing about this baked potato, right? To be honest, I think it's a dope thing. You need the other things to make it nice.
You only eat it with steak. You can't even eat it with chicken chop. You know, it's so weird to eat it with chicken chop. That's the
Yeah. I think you can eat sort of like in a combination platter or something like that. But it's also like you can only really make it one way. Like you can't really add a different sauce onto it. You can't add like gravy to it. It has to be sour cream, and you know what I mean? It's not a versatile dish lah.
One thing is just that it's not like a very popular dish for our time, for our generation. If you ask our parents' generation, right, they'll be like, wow, yeah. I like to eat
spectacular dish, like a spectacular option. Yeah, but I don't know about you, I do feel that it's an iconic dish, but I do think it's a very basic, like you can't really maneuver around. It's not diverse as a tier list.
Yeah, correct.
You know what I mean?
And the worst part is just that once you finish the sour cream and the bacon bits, right, it sucks. No, because you usually then you left like the bottom part of the potato. You left some potato, but then there's not much flavor. Then there's no more sour cream. Then your bacon, no bacon. Basically, you eat it, you're just like, wow, this sucks, man.
All right, where will you tell us this though?
I feel it's like a small fry level.
Yeah, but like a high small fry.
I think
maybe that's a normal fry.
Semi-high small fry. Just for the iconic. And it's just because, honestly, I feel like it's because our parents eat it a lot, right? Then after that, like now it's like to the point that we find it very iconic. Like sometimes when you eat steak, right, then you feel like, I wouldn't mind a baked potato now, you know? Like in your mind,
it's like you just goes hand in hand, like it's a steak and a baked potato. Yeah. But I don't think I agree with you, it's like a small fry. It's only because of the iconic factor. And also I think when you make it at home, it's quite easy to make lah. It's just need a baked potato, cut it open, throw the
sour cream and bacon bits.
Yeah, bacon bits, and then your like spring onion. Easy dish. But yeah, I agree with you. Let's go into the small fry category. All right, next up is oven baked potato dishes.
Ooh.
So when I'm referring to oven baked potato dishes, right, it's different from a baked potato. I'll say oven baked potato dishes, right, they're more like gratin or like casseroles or like shepherd's pie. Yeah. So what do you think? What will you rate this sort of category of like a dish? For me, right, when I eat just a potato, most of the time these baked potatoes, right, most of the time it's just potato, milk, and cheese, right? And I if there's no meat inside, right, I'll feel very like queasy and like.
Is it? I love, but it's like I feel like it's like a perfect side dish. No, you think so?
It is a perfect side dish, but I find that for me personally, right, I don't know, it kind of odor or what, my stomach, like if it's too creamy or whatever, the gratin or whatever, then I'll just like, yeah, because a lot of time it's like they only use potato as the only ingredient.
Potato and cheese. Yeah,
correct. Except shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie is a bit different. They have to go and put like the meat and stuff like that lah.
But and shepherd pie also, they also mash the potato also.
Okay, I wrote this down as well. My favorite part of the shepherd's pie has nothing to do with the pastry part. It's the mashed potatoes on top.
Yeah. Same. That's why it sucks, right? When the shepherd pie, they never season the potato, right? Then it just tastes like like bland nonsense. It's just like, what am I even eating, man?
Like you're just eating the minced meat inside lah.
Yeah.
And you know what I don't like about shepherd's pie, right? If it's too watery or too wet.
Oh, yes.
It sucks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've eaten it like some bad ones before, right? Where I just cut, then I see like the water dripping out of the thing, and then I'm like, ugh, nah, not for me, man. But do you like gratin, casseroles, this type of thing?
Yeah, so that's why when you say baked potatoes, right? I love this like all this gratin because there's some flavors. It's usually like some tomato with cheese with potato. It's like wow, it's like a staple food lah. It's like it takes over like a rice.
Yeah. It's like a potato version of a lasagna or something like that.
Ah,
so
yes.
All right. So where will you put oven baked potato dishes? I would say oven baked is like more like, do you know what I mean? Like you have to put in a baking tray.
Booking tray. Then after, okay. Oh, then this is different because this is like a.
Yeah. For me, right, I think you can average it out. Mine is a high small fry. So it's like.
Oh.
Yeah.
I felt like mine was a high. What's the second one?
It is appealing.
Appealing. I feel like mine is appealing. Higher appealing.
Okay. So to be fair, right, we average out is appealing lah. Yeah.
Appealing.
Appealing. I think this is fair.
Appealing. This is fair because I feel like there's a lot of different ways to do this, and like it's not like a blend one way. And that's correct. Yeah.
Good choice. All right. Next up, okay, this one I think is it's going to be an interesting one. I think this is the greatest food invention in the history of mankind. And now I want to ask you, Brandon, do you know the origin of potato chips?
One day someone
let me tell you. Never mind. All right. So in the 19th century, right, there was this guy that was named George Crumb. Ironic, right?
Oh, yeah, all the crumbs.
Yeah. So last time in the 19th century, right, actually French fries were very popular. So there was this guy that came into this George Crumb's restaurant, right, and then kept ordering fries. But every time this George Crumb would make the fries, he was saying like, "Wow, this is damn soggy. Like, is this some horrible fries? Send it back." Then then after he'll come back out with another tray, right? I'm not accepting this, then he sent it back again. So they did this dance for like 4 or 5 times. So he kept like ordering the food, sending it back, ordering the food, sending it back. And then after that, this George Crumb, he got so angry, right? He was like, okay lah, you want to like piss me off, right? I'm going to cut it so thin, and I'm going to fry it, right, that you cannot use a fork and knife. Because during that time, right, if you use your fingers, it's sort of like looked down on, Yeah. It's like, oh, you peasant, you use your fingers to go and eat the food, lah. Ironically enough, he did it, then he come out, he took it, and it's like, and then he was like, what the heck is this? And then is how the chips were made. So the next category is chips. Now, for you, Brendan, I think I would say this is definitely the most consumed version of potato. Wouldn't you say?
I think easily like as someone that you see, there's so many different brands, there's so many different flavors, there's so many. Like it's crazy that the amount of chips that people consume every day, and you can eat it like there's so many places where you go to eat it. It's like at home, yeah. And honestly, like at every gathering, I feel like at every like big gathering, right, you need to have some chips there. Just cause like especially barbecue. I feel like barbecue is the one place that you should always have like chips.
Yeah.
Or waiting for the correct.
Yeah, but then you can dip it with stuff. And I was gonna say also like, if you go to every sort of country you go and travel, right, every country will have a unique version of chips, which makes it like so versatile as a like sort of thing lah. It's like you can put it with like Mexican flavors, you can put it with like local flavors. You want to make it like a Singapore tasting thing, like what chili crab flavor, tom yum flavor, or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just the most diverse.
They just said this is in your mind. You just think that this is junk food, but you don't realize that it's still like the origin is potato. Yeah.
Yes, correct. Yeah, I think also easily like when you go to a supermarket, I think it's crazy that they have like a whole section is just chips. Yeah. Like, you know, like the header of the thing, like other people or cleaning products, like household, but there's one is like just chips.
And it's a crazy amount. And the thing is, like I feel like it's like from young, it's like all the way from when you're kids, right? They really have that love for like chips, and they know because they make it like in very bright colors, the packaging. And it's like, like you're just drawn to it. It's just like, wow.
I think easy for me, this is a spectacular. I think it might be the greatest food invention in the history of food.
Yeah.
For you, man?
I think it has to be also like honestly, consider how crazy and like how diverse it is, and like honestly like
how popular it is.
How popular it is. Yeah. It has to be like a spectacular.
All right, next up, I would say this one when I went to go and search this particular category, they said sort of like pan fried, but I don't really agree that it's pan fried because you can still pan fry potatoes and it won't turn out like this. So I'm just going to say more or less it's like hash browns as a subcategory. So it's like things that you sort of in the same form of a hash brown. So like a rosti, right? I would say it's also like a hash brown. You know
Yeah. No,
It's just like a big
honestly, it's a hash brown. I told you, when I went to Switzerland, I went to Switzerland with Amanda, right? Then we went to the restaurant, right? I'm telling you, it's so crazily expensive there. Yeah, I think the rosti was, so we ordered a rosti and a sausage, right? It was like, I think 30 something francs, Swiss francs. That's like $40+, Then after that, to the point that we were like, because we were very confused, we were like thinking, is there something special about this rosti? Then Amanda asked like, hi, what's inside this rosti? Then after that, the person was like, hash brown. It's a hash brown with sausage. Then I'm just like, I'm paying $40 for a hash brown with sausage. You must be kidding. At least make it sound nicer. Sell it to me. Don't make it seem like I'm like throwing money down the drain.
Okay, but was it worth the 40 when you tasted it?
No, like as in, it tasted. It literally tastes like as in a nicer version of mache. But the thing is, no matter how nice mache tastes, right? You get what I mean? No matter how nice mache tastes, it's not the kind that like, boom, oh my god.
Yeah, I would say that the only exposure I have to rosti, right, is mache. Like since growing up, I eat lah. But I never, how to say, I go out of my way to go and like crave for like a rosti or whatever lah. But the hash brown is different. Like
yeah, the hash brown.
Yeah, if like I'm in a setting, right, and then there are like maybe like 10 McDonald's hash browns, right, I think I can eat all 10 one.
Oh my god. Especially the McDonald's hash brown. And it must be like you eat it there. Like I feel like
yes.
When you tapao McDonald's hash brown, right, it's like you're insulting it, you're like wasting you're like wasting a good hash brown, You're just like spitting Ronald McDonald in the face. It's like, but it's hard to. I feel like it's very troublesome to prepare. Like you have to, and I feel like that's the thing about potatoes. It's just that it's very. You have to then peel the potatoes. Then and then after you have to boil the potato. Then after boil the potato, you have to shred the potato. Do it whatever style you want. It's like it wastes a lot of time. Yeah, right. You get what I mean, right?
Yeah. I think that's why also we didn't do ways to cook a potato tier list because they'll all be potato. No, I don't want to do it. Yeah, as much as I love hash browns, I'm not going to make a... Yeah. Where will you put this sort of hash brown category?
Oh, wow. I think it has to be appealing. Appealing?
Okay, I put appealing also. So I agree. Yeah. And the reason why is that cause I don't really like rosti, but I love the McDonald's hash brown. But I only like one hash brown. I don't really go out of my way to eat other hash browns or whatever. But it's only that one McDonald's hash brown.
Hash brown also is very similar to tater tots also. Tater tots is also under the hash brown.
It falls under this. Yeah.
And tater tots it's like especially those nicely fried one. I went to this restaurant and it was like wow. They did it so well. I was just blown away. Wow.
Tater tots is more like Burger King has a tater tots, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah. But Burger King tater tots. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about disappointments.
Come on, Burger King. Yeah, stick to your burgers and stuff like that. All right. Next up, after hash brown, it goes to appealing, is mashed potatoes. Ooh. Here's the thing, right? For me, with mashed potatoes, I know this is a bit controversial. I would say that the potato element, right, is 25% of the dish. 75% is the gravy for me.
Ooh.
And I've eaten mashed potatoes, right, where the gravy, right, completely F's up the mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Bro,
no, I don't know why some people want to be very creative and add in some weird ass spice into the potato, then into their gravy. Then you're just like, what nonsense is this?
Yeah. I thought a dash of cumin would be nice. What?
Yeah.
Cumin? Yeah.
Cumin?
What? Yeah. I added a few basmati leaves inside. Basmati leaves? We're making curry or gravy here.
I thought ginger would be a good mix to it.
What are you, my grandma? With ginger inside.
Yeah.
But for you, right? I'm guessing you love mashed potatoes.
Oh, I love mashed potatoes. It's literally like my go-to. Like I feel that and honestly, right, let me tell you, I feel right that I eat one potato a day, at least. Oh, like honestly, I feel like I eat at least one potato a day. How do you think about it, right? Let me break it down for you.
Break it down.
Like,
The potato
let me break
diet.
it down to you. Let me give you some of that potato magic. So you see, right, every 1 in 3 days, like I told you that time, every 1 in 3 days I eat McDonald's.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, right. And I always eat the hash brown. You see, I always, my go-to is always the hash brown. And my McDonald's, whenever I eat it, I always try to eat the breakfast, because I feel like their lunches and dinner is like, it's very easy to get bored, because I only eat like the double cheeseburger or actually honestly double cheeseburger or the double quarter pounder.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's one potato, right? Then for lunches, right, when I eat Cai Fan, right, I always order potato.
Really?
Always order potato. Yeah.
I will never order a potato from a Thai fan.
Is it? Honestly, the potato in the Cai Fan stores, right, especially the moment you see that it's like quite thinly sliced, right, you know that's the good stuff, man. Like it's like it's a bit hard on the outside, right, but you bite into it, it's soft, and then it soaks up all the gravy that they cook into. Whew. Wherever cuisine I eating, right, like even if let's say Japanese, right, let's say Japanese, right, I'll eat the croquette. You know the croquette? The croquette. Yeah.
That one goes under hash brown. Something. Yeah, it goes under potato lah. Yeah.
I think it's pastry. Does it
pastry.
consider
Maybe
pastry?
pastry.
Maybe pastry. Yeah.
Yeah, but so you eat. How often do you eat mashed potatoes then?
Every time I order every time I order Western. So like Western, I eat Western like once every 2 days, like about there, like Western food lah. Yeah. Because like Western, I order Grab or what, I order the chicken chop. Then chicken chop always is you can choose 2 sides. So I always choose one. Majority of the time I choose 2 potatoes lah.
but what do you say that you like the mashed potatoes? If like let's say there's no gravy, will you enjoy it?
So that's the thing. If the place does very good mashed potato, right, and there are some that does mashed potato very well, right, their mashed potato don't even have gravy.
I would say that I'm more of a simpleton. I think that my favorite mashed potato is still the Popeyes one. Like,
oh, Popeyes, yes.
Yeah,
a bit of.
Man.
I can't remember what spice they put. Is it paprika? Something.
Yeah, ginger.
Amma, do you cook this?
Wow, I tell you a secret recipe. KFC got the don't know how many spice per mashed potato got ginger. Popeyes.
Who needs the spice? Taste home cooked meal right at Popeyes.
Alright, but for you, where will you put mashed potatoes? What tier list?
Honestly, I will put it appealing lah. Appealing.
Doesn't sound like it. It sounds like it might be.
For me, right? It would have been my spectacular. I would have put it spectacular. But I understand that it's not everybody's go-to. To a lot of people, it tastes bland.
I don't think it's fair. I put it as appealing because I feel that but I put it mid appealing. So if you're putting it as, will you put it as a high, or will you just put it as a mid? Meat spectacular.
I'll put it as a as in you're talking about. Of course, if I put it as appealing, I'll put it as high appealing lah. For me.
No, but you're saying you put yours in mid like what category?
Mid spectacular.
Okay. Then we'll just meet at like maybe low spectacular or something like that. You know what I mean?
Low.
All right. Next up, we have 5 left. Okay. Next up is. Okay, this is going to be a bit controversial. Potato salads.
Ooh.
Here's the thing. I only like one potato salad.
Same. I like the potato salad that you like.
Which is my mom's potato salad. And it is the only potato salad I've liked my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's the only... Don't talk about potato salad. That's the only salad I eat. Whenever people ask me, what salad do you like? My dad's mother's potato salad. That's my salad.
And then some more, right? If my mom is preparing it, like if I know that you're coming over, right, I'll be like, I don't want any like mixed peas. So it's not even like vegetable. It's just potato and chicken.
Yes. That's why I know I love it wherever. I always feel very bad. Like whenever I go over, then your mom will ask, do you want potato salad? So I'm like, no lah, it's okay lah. If it's too much trouble, auntie, it's okay. But my mom is, please.
Yeah, okay. So my mom's potato salad, right? I think it's a goated tier, but it's very different from every other potato salad I've eaten, right? Because I think they mix. First off, I would say most potato salads people come across, right, is like at buffets, or like they come across is like maybe at a Western like salad bar or something like that. And then it's combined with fruits, which I don't like.
Oh, I hate those kind of potato salad. Wow.
Like what? Apple and potato? What you trying to do, man? Like, oh, come on. And then it has a zesty aftertaste, which I don't like. I want the potato salad taste salty and like creamy. Do you know what I mean? Like,
no, every time I eat those kind of things, I'm like, what the hell is it? What the hell is this? Is it a dessert? Is it supposed to be a dessert? Is it supposed to be like a meal? Why am I? Oh, I'm very confused.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like it's some of the potato salad that is getting very popular nowadays, right? Is the Japanese potato salad. And I realize a lot of the potato salad out there, right? They use like very hard chopped potatoes, which which is like, wow, I have to choose like wow, this is so bad. It doesn't soak up any of the sauce. It's like I don't know what am I eating. This is then after when you taste Minette's mom's potato salad, you're just like, whoo.
Yeah. but okay, but to be fair to this, right? My mom's potato salad goat, like it'll be the spectacular.
100%.
But if we're talking just like baseline potato salads, right? Bruh, for me it's a potano, man. Which is
especially those with fruits. Those of you that put apple and whatever nonsense, please put yourself at the potano. Throw it in the dumps.
Potano, yeah. All right, next up is I think this is gonna be a controversial one. Potato soups.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna say my opinion first. Okay.
Okay, good. I was waiting for it.
The thing about potato soup, right? The potato is not the reason that the broth tastes like that. What? It's always chicken or vegetable stock. What has this potato done to be entitled to be the star of the dish? Do you know what I mean? It's just like, it's more like they boil it and then they chop it up and then they just throw it inside. So technically, isn't it an ingredient?
But have you tried those Japanese cream and potage soup?
Yes,
the potage. Yeah. Though I think those kind, it tastes. You can really feel like you can taste the potato though, as in those kind.
Yeah, but they still like, okay, so how they do is like they probably boil the soup with chicken broth or they put it in vegetable broth. Yeah. Then they'll mash the potato inside with like a milk or a cream or something like that.
Yes. But it's still chicken stock.
why does the potato get all the credit for it being a soup? You know what I mean? Like I was just thinking about
that's true. Because let's say even in ABC soup, right? It's like there's like potatoes, there's carrots, and honestly, cream and potash soup, right? They have a lot of the same ingredients. They have like there's carrots. There's what they use some kind of stock, meat stock to boil the soup.
I do think it has value considering the fact, especially on like cold days, man. Or like
my god, on cold days and you drink the
or you're not feeling well. Yeah, you drink it, and then you can take both. It's like I don't mind drinking the AB like those clear soup type. I also don't mind drinking the how to say those like
cream kind those cream
Moss Burger this type. Everyone knows it famously as potato soup lah. So where will you put this?
Small fry. I'll put it as a small fry.
Ooh, okay. I will also agree. I put it as small fry. But I would also like to add, right? If you were to take that soup and you were to take the potato out of the thing, right, you will taste no difference. There's some difference,
but it still would taste good.
Like more of a texture thing. It adds texture to things.
Yes, texture. Especially to potash.
Yeah, but it might not affect the overall taste, but it will just affect the texture. Yeah. All right, small fry. Okay, next up is potato puff. So like puff pastry that is like they incorporate potatoes into it. So it's like I'm talking like the curry puff, those like stuff like like they make the potato then they stuff it inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Potato buns lah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially Japanese, like they do that. Potato buns.
Yeah.
Of all curry puffs, like potato curry puff is like. And I love all different versions of it. Like be it like the old chunky, the
Indian curry puff also I like.
The Indian curry puff, the
Malay
Malay
curry puff
style
also I
curry
like.
puff, the Chinese style curry puff also I like. Oh wow. Wow, the more you add curry puff in it, it's like it takes it to a different level. Like wow.
Where would you put this though? I would say that this curry puff is hard carrying this category lah.
Yes.
Hard carrying.
The moment honestly, without the curry puff, right, it was like border like very low small fry, like almost reaching like potato for me. I feel like you will never ever crave like majority of people will never ever crave like I feel like eating a potato bun today.
No.
Like it never ever happens. Yeah, so it's like, but when you eat the curry puff,
yeah, that potato bun right is like the nerdy kid when they all pick teams for dodgeball. It's like, if you're in a bakery store, right?
Correct.
The sausage roll first, then after that, the last one is like, okay, fine, I'll take the potato bun.
Yeah. They say three for $5. What to eat?
Yeah, the nerdy kid with a broken ankle, you can come with. I'll take you. He's the only one.
With the curry puff, right? I feel it's in between appealing and small fry. For me, right? With the curry puff.
I think we can put it maybe like high small fry lah. You know what I mean? Like high.
I think high small fry.
High small fry. Yeah, either or lah. I think it doesn't matter that much. Okay, we were mentioning a bit earlier, but I would say it's more like roasted potatoes. This is it's up there for being the most versatile potato thing. Because if you think about it, right, every roast potato you can sort of mix it with any cuisine. Because there's Chinese roast, like they can put it with eggplant or like stuff like that. They will make a Chinese dish, or you want to eat like what?
So roast potato is like something similar like stir fry potato lah.
Yes, I sort of. How do I say?
Same category. Those like in a pan, then like
yes, like a bit
fried.
cube. Yeah,
a bit cube. Yeah.
Which I think is like you can incorporate it into a lot of like different cuisines of dishes.
Correct, you know what I mean? Correct. Yeah, which is very similar to like it's like they stir fry like a lot of them is like could be stir fried as well. So it's like it will be like Chinese style is like they fry the potato with like vegetable or whatever other nonsense.
Flour. So where will you put it though?
I feel So I feel it's not strong enough to be a spectacular.
Nah.
Yeah,
definitely
it's not that level. Definitely not.
Nah. Let's not get carried away. Come on. Let's be honest here. Low appealing. Just for the fact I think it's a very versatile thing. But I also don't like go out of my way to eat it.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like, it's like if there is roasted potatoes, okay lah, I'll take it. That's the feeling I get. It's like of course, like, you want lah. Like if there's nothing else, like you give me a choice of veggie and all other nonsense, of course I'll always be choosing roasted potato over all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, right, a lot of times the roasted potato, right, the impression that I have in my brain is that when I was young, I used to like go and take roasted potatoes at buffets, and then my father would scold me. So I don't have a great. So now even if I would say if I see a roasted potato at buffet, right, I'm like nope. I just walk past it. Like because it's the definition of like wasting space. This one and like maybe like the noodle store or like the noodle portion of the buffet or stuff like that lah. Yeah, it's diverse, but for me, it's just a normal like high small fry. For me.
Yeah, same. I'll put it either low appealing or high small fry.
All right, last one. This is going to be the big one. I think we are going to more or less debate whether this is the goat of potatoes or not. Right, it is fries and wedges.
Oh, wow.
So when I was reading up and then when I did like like, because I really think about this stuff. I was like, well, what does it mean to me in my life for this? I think it is, how to say, every fast food chain, every restaurant, right, confirm will have fries as their side.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's so easy to pair with anything that you want. So you think about it, right? If I have just normal plain fries, I can mix it with any sort of sauce that I want to make. Maybe I can eat it with tartar sauce. I can eat it with chili sauce. I can eat it with mustard sauce. I can eat it with like mayonnaise. I can put it with anything, literally. Then you can make it with like cheese fries. I can make like chili cheese fries.
Yeah, you can make it like truffle
fries. Yeah, I can make seaweed fries. I can make like
beef chili cheese fries. Whoa.
Yeah, beef chili cheese fries. So I would say that it's like such a good complementary dish. You know what I mean? Like it's like the perfect side dish, goated side dish, the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Side dishes.
Yeah, honestly, it's like the number one. You know, like especially when you eat a burger, right? It doesn't feel complete without the fries. You get what I mean?
Yeah, correct. Except Burger King. F those fries, man. Sorry, Burger King. Your fries suck.
Yeah.
The onion rings are good.
Your onion rings are your onion rings carry your onion rings carry the team, but the fries really. I don't know what I see about their fries. Like literally every other place, like even KFC, their fries. Oh, I'm very basic. My favorite fries is the McDonald's fries.
Same. I was gonna say right. You can say what you want. That's what makes fries so good. The basic form, right? It's still goated. You know what I mean? Like it's just fries with salt. Yeah, so the best. Yeah, I can just eat normally.
Like I feel like the basic fries is the ones where you can eat it as often as you can, you know, like maybe every other day you eat it, right? You won't get like sick of it. You won't. It's like just like like rice like that, but it's like very nice fries.
Yeah,
and very
and you can switch
rice.
Yeah, you can just switch up. Change the sauce.
You can change the sauce, put curry. Sometimes you can put like ketchup. Can't put chili. Wow, nice. And now and some more. McDonald's has so many different sauces at barbecue. So, but like if you're talking about like those like beef chili cheese fries from Carl's Jr.
Different.
But the thing is, you see, those kinds is like I can't eat it every day. Every other day, I eat it once time. Then after that, maybe the next time I have it, but maybe like next month or like next 2 months, like it's like too much.
I think that this one easily will go into spectacular, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, now I think this is the last thing before we end off the episode. The debate: will you put fries above potato chips?
Oh wow, damn.
This is the thing that I was thinking about the most after I like drafted out like the different things. I was like, will I put fries above potato chips?
Oh, is it? Wow, it's very different because the thing is, fries, right? It's like you go together for a meal, but potato chips, right? It's like your go-to snack. You know, it's like your like. Be you watching a movie, be you chilling with your friends, be you're bored, be you're home doing your own thing. It's like your it's like a very go-to snack.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not. You try to eat it for a meal, right? You're unable to.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I really thought about this, and I think the only thing that made me conclude that I think still chips is still the goat, right? Is for the fact that maybe if you were to eat, if I were to like, let's say poll 100 people, right? I would say that maybe 10 people might not like fries. But I think 100 people will eat some sort of a chip. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they'll come across a different brand that like, they might like, a specific type they might like. But you know, not everyone might eat fries.
Yeah, those people that don't like both, like chips, right, usually won't like fries anyway. Because the thing is, because it's like they're healthy, they don't want to eat, they don't want to like give into like
But even so, there's like healthy, like what, cassava, like those like healthier chips and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
those
the one
flavorless nonsense. Yeah.
Yeah, the grandma chips. Sorry, the whole episode is slating the grandma. But why would you put chips above it? Personally for you.
Well, personally for me, I would actually put fries above chips.
Ooh, interesting.
I feel like chips chips can't go with your meals, right? But fries can go as a snack as well. Like you see, fries is like a very good go-to snack. Like be it you're watching a movie, be it you're like chilling at home, be it you're chilling, doing your own thing, right? It's like you can always eat fries, and it's like even when you're like let's say it's the same thing. It's like let's say if you're chilling and drinking with your friends, right, outside at the bar, your first go-to is not chips, ma. Your go-to is fries.
Yeah, that's true. But okay, here's another argument I will add for chips. If I were to bring a bag of chips home versus if I bring a bag of fries home is different. The fries, they'll get soggy, they'll get damp.
Yes. Oh, actually, true. That's very...
Chips, brother. I open, close, 5 hours later, taste the same. Yeah. Tough.
But actually, but after your points, I feel like it's true lah. Like
I think for me fries wedges is the goat finger food, so it's the best finger food. But finger food is always known as being a complementary thing. I think it can complement as like the number 2 lah for this like tier list thing. All right. That was a spectacular episode. That was our potatoes tier list episode.
Get out of here.
Oh, look at the time. The coffee shop is closing. But in the meantime, if you enjoyed the episode, please remember to give it a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe. We have episodes that drops every Monday. But in the same time also, if you're into football, we have the Football Kaki that drops every Wednesday. And also, if you're into fun game show formats, you have the SG Draft podcast that drops every Friday. Funnily enough, we'll be doing a Chips draft soon. Just a small spoiler up there. Also, if you're interested to go and vote for fun topics, you can head over to our Instagram page. We have a weekly tournament that comes out every Monday and closes on Thursday. And this week, it'll be related to our Kopi Bros episode. We're going to be doing a knockout tournament for potato dishes.
Potatoes.
Yeah. The curry puff, see whether it can last all the way to the end. We shall see. Okay, I'll be putting a slide to link over to our Instagram page right about now. Okay. We hope everyone is staying safe, enjoying your chips, but remember, a kopi a day keeps the troubles away.
Mashing you. Keep that potato coming.
Baby. We literally came up with it like 20 seconds ago.
We need potato song.
Yeah, we need to find a potato song. All right, thank you, brother.